I was back in college, didn't have a whole lot of money back then, so I did gardening and really needed it. We lived in town and out on a lake for a long time and I couldn't garden, so it was probably 25 years since I had done my own gardening. This whole area started out smaller, it just kind of kept growing. I really don't do any farmer's market. I do stuff for us and I love to give it to my friends and family, except they have to come over and pick it. I don't do it for them. Well, when we first moved in, there was nothing here. And so we kind of cleared this out and we just put regular beds in, and I spent more time weeding than I did harvesting, and we just kind of got the idea to do the raised beds, put pea gravel in between them, and it cut down on the weeding. Controls a lot of the weeding. It's also much better on your back. I have a little wagon that goes right down the middle of my rows, and so I can just sit on my wagon. I don't have to bend over all the time and do my harvesting, and so it makes it much easier that way too. Well, I could say I kind of did it the lazy way. I hired a landscaper, and my landscaper did it for us, along with the gentleman who built the barn for us. But there's kits out there that you could buy. They're fairly simple to put together. It's just a lot of manpower to do it and hauling in the dirt. But you could hire somebody out just like I did. Well, I think some of the big ones are the tomatoes, because I do a lot of salsa, canning with those, this type of thing. Beans are a big hit. Everybody likes to pick the beans. I really like my sweet potatoes, the fresh corn. One nice thing I always do at Thanksgiving is actually almost everything except for the turkey I have grown out here in our garden, which is kind of a neat thing, and same thing for Christmas. So I think struggles just like everybody else has. I try to beat the squash bugs and thought I did it this year and still didn't. You fight with the grasshoppers just like everybody else. Watering is always an issue. We have such hot days, and I've had to do a lot more watering than normal, and I had to rig up a little thing to be able to water my garden. So that's just the challenges, just like everybody else's garden. Well, when we came out here, we certainly don't have big lawn equipment and farming equipment, and we wanted something unique. We didn't want a big Quonset hut. So our landscaper had a friend who built these, and he came over here, and all this wood came out of South Dakota. It was aged pine. It's a post and beam barn. We took stuff off my grandparents' farm that got incorporated into the barn, so it's a real personal barn for us.